Hi, welcome back to my channel. After my blunder with the Atari computer, the Atari 520, I was a little bit mad and looked for another Atari to really get something going. So I finally found this STF. It's in fair shape, so let's open it and see how it looks. Okay, let's start. Well, after my blunder with that Atari 520 ST, I just acquired a 1040 ST. This has a floppy drive and it's really ugly. It's all dirty and it looks kind of, compared to the other one, it looks kind of yellowish. So I'm gonna have to retrobrite it. It's not that yellow, but you know, it's also, it has a weird thing in the back, some kind of audio device, so I'm gonna see what it is. Look, it's so dirty on the back. Ugh. But I'm gonna open it. It looks complete, at least. Looks like it's okay. It will hold on, so let's see what it has inside. Well, after struggling a lot with the metal, there's this piece of metal that goes over here, and it's, I don't know who designed this, but they're just not very bright. I had to bend this. I already straightened up again, but I had to bend it out to move it, and at the end I had to take out all the power supply over here, somehow pull it off, because it's all, you know, it has a lot of internal things. So this is a real bad design, you know, but whatever, you know, being used to good quality computers, this is not, I'm not that impressed right now. Anyway, I'm gonna clean it up. It's very dirty, and it has a special board over here that I just found out. It's about it's an audio board, so I'm gonna check it out. I don't know what these cables are. It looks like I don't know, like some kind of pins, but I'm afraid that all this movement, hopefully it didn't break anything. It's missing two here already, another one here. I don't know if that's the design or the way, I don't know. So anyway, and this is for the floppy drive. So I'm gonna clean it up a little bit because it's pretty nasty, and I think I'm gonna retrobrite the plastics. They are yellow and dirty. So again, not that crazy about, you know, the plastic doesn't look that bad. It looks kind of quality, but the design itself, it's not. The way it was assembled, basically, I'm used to easier, faster way to get into the hardware. This is really a mess. but we'll see. I'm doing a quick cleaning on the keyboard with some alcohol and a brush, but I already realized that it has more. It's gonna have to be more than that. You can see underneath this there's a bunch of grime underneath. Oh, it's really bad. And look at all that grime underneath. So I'm gonna have to take, oh, look at that. Oh, whoa, there. I'm gonna have to take the keyboard, you know, the keys off. I didn't want to, but yeah, this is nasty. So I'm gonna have to do that. Never done this, so wish me luck. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos, because nowadays you can do that. It's easier, faster to learn how these keys works and everything. I guess I'm gonna retrobrite it also, because they are slightly yellow compared to the other one that I have, that it's almost white. So if I compare these two, this is a lot whiter. So this should be white, I think, and this is gray, and this should be gray too. So unless, you know, I'll do some research, but unless the Ataris were yellowish, which could be because this plastic underneath that never was touched looks kind of the same yellowish. So I don't know. I gotta go and check. Look better. The difference between these two colors. So starting to look better. Still not completely good. We'll see. Well, second day of Retrobrite. The case looks very good. I think because the problem is that I'm used to the platinum from the Apple computers. I don't really get the color of this. This is not a real, it's kind of grayish, between gray and brown. So it matches a little bit the sticker and the interior color. So that's always my base is the interior color. So now it matches it, so I think it's we're in a good position. I'm thinking about getting a new sticker, because this has like a little dot over here, like a. It's not that bad, but you know, we'll see. I also retrobrited the keys. The problem I see is that some of them look lighter than the other ones, so I'm thinking about getting another Retrobrite, but I don't know. Yeah, if you're looking at them like this looks a lot lighter than this. So this look, yeah, even these two look a little bit different. So normally what you do is you see on the sides or the bottom part, and you can see the original color. And some of these are lightly yellow, so I'm gonna try to do another one tomorrow. Same thing with the drive door. It was a lot yellower, but you can still see a little bit yellow here and here. But it's getting better on the sides. So, I mean, this plastic is different than the other plastics that I've done, so that's why I don't like to experiment. I mean, I like to experiment, but not too much. And I'm very careful all the time with these pieces because I never done that before, so I need them to be good. You can see the door when you put it next to the computer. You can see that it's really yellow. Yeah, look, it's still yellow. So I'll retrowrite a little bit more tomorrow. Same thing with the keys. I see they're still a little bit yellow. Between this is gray and this is yellow, so I'm gonna retrowrite it again. But so far so good. So the case is good, so I'm gonna put it together. At least the case, and the keys are gonna be done tomorrow maybe. Another thing is that I cleaned out the keyboard. Keyboard came out very well. But I found out a couple of things. I found out that I had only 2 of these pieces. And the other problem is that I have this. I have to go 3 of these guys, and I only have 1. So I'm gonna have to make myself 2 more of these. I'm gonna look for some cable, and I'm gonna bend it so it looks like this. But here's the other problem I just found. This is, well, let me see, where are we? Here. You see this? This is down and it doesn't come up anymore. So I've been reading, I haven't opened it yet, but I've been reading that the keys, there's like a little rubber thing on the back, and the Amiga uses the same kind of, it's like a rubber cup that goes underneath. So I'm sure this rubber cup either moved or it just broke. So I'm gonna see if I can source them. As far as I know, it's only 1. The other ones look good enough. But you know what? Once I open this, maybe I'm gonna find 1 or 2 more. So I'm gonna try to source a bunch of them. This is the only one that I see, and I think this is from the return key. So I don't know if it's really like this. I'm gonna ask around, but in just in case, I'm gonna try to source 1. So I have to make these ones, make 1, 2, and this is the 3rd one, and then I'll be okay. Other than that, the keyboard looks pretty good, solid. Okay, I forgot to tape this, but I'm putting together the computer, and wow, it's a pain. It's now that I opened this computer, I have a lot more respect that I had already for the Macs and the Apple IIs, because the design, hardware design, it's a lot easier to open, to move things around. This is really, they just put things together a little bit. I have a bad impression of it. I'm sorry, Atari guys. It's just, all the computers are a lot easier to open, a lot easier to access them. I'm almost cutting myself with these edges, so it's a little bit, the metal pieces, they put it so difficult to put things in together. But you know what? Anyway, it's another platform that I want to learn and I want to use it. So I'm just, constructive criticism. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's a little bit different. Anyway, I got these four that the stands for the floppy that I didn't realize that they were stands because they just broke off. I glued them again, so they should be good. The floppy drive, retrobrited, looks a lot better. I put it together. Everything looks okay, and I think with the stands now it's gonna be cool. So yeah, now it looks good. And I'm gonna put, I think I connected, and now that I have the stands, now I have a place to go. Yeah, it looks good. I gotta move these things around. I'm working on several things. So also I this was moving around. I just put a new tape on the back and just put it in there, because I'm gonna keep it there. Let's see how I can connect some audio in here, but I'll do that later. So anyway, I'm gonna start screwing things up around, and let's see how it goes. I got little parts that I don't know where they go, but we'll figure it out. At this point, the computer looks really good. It looks functional and it's very clean. I'm lacking a connector for the video, so I'm not gonna be able to test it right now. Stay tuned for the part 2 of my incursion in the Atari world, where I will connect it and test it. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. I love comments. See you next time.